Hey guys, Captain Figureen back with another video, and today finally we do our perks video, and we do our first part of the perks video today. Today we will take a closer look about the mobility perks in the game. I decided to do this in multiple parts because it's quite some perks we already have in the game, and I want to show them with some video footage so you can really see how they look in game, how they interact. So it will take a little bit more time, and I don't want to give you like 30 whatever minutes video, so we do this part for part. So we will have mobility perks first. Next we will go for weapon related and shooting related perks, and last but not least for the vitality, stamina and so on perks. And I guess, oh right, we will do a separate video for tanker and pilot perks, because yeah, that's important too. But yeah guys, this is not a tier list of perks. I'm not gonna do them like this is a S tier perk, this is a D tier perk or something like that, because first you need to see these perks in a context, because a single perk sometimes is not very impressive, but if it's maybe on a right soldier that has maybe a perk that boosts it a little bit with his basic perk, or if you combine it with different perks or with different weapons, or with a soldier you want to go for a specific playstyle, maybe for a personal playstyle. Yeah, so we are not gonna do it a tier list. I will give you some short opinions, personal opinions, what I think about the perk, how I use the perk. Some perks I don't use very often, but yeah, I will leave this up to you. I mean, you can choose by yourself, you will test them out by yourself. So not much more talking, let's jump right into it and let's check out our mobility perks. Alright, so far we have 6 different movement related perks in the game. We have 10% higher run speed, 15% higher sprint speed, 100% faster climbing on objects, 40% greater maximum jump height, 60% more speed while you crawl or crouch, and 150% extra speed on changing your pose. Here we can also see the different costs of the perk, and different soldiers have a different maximum amount of points they can spend. So for example, my 5-star premium soldier has 9 mobility points, and my 5-star trooper has 8 mobility points. So keep that in mind. Now let's take a closer look at our first perk, 150% extra speed of changing pose. First we can see our standard trooper without the perk. I try to do the full movement so the soldier touches the ground. Next we can see our soldier with the 150% extra speed perk. And if we put them next to each other, you can really see the difference between them. I think this perk is quite useful if you use a lot of bolt action rifles and if you have a good flick shot / reaction shot, so you can pop out of the cover, kill someone, go back down, pop out of it, kill someone again, and so on. So yeah, I think that's where the perk really shines. I don't play it too often, but I still think it's a good perk to use. Here we have our standard trooper without a perk, and we are on the 6 meter mark as always and use a 5-second macro. So he did about 5 meters, so that's 1 meter per second. Next we have our guy with the perk. Here we can see he did about 8 meters, that's 1.6 meter per second, that's 60% more. Don't forget, on the sniper we can get up to 81% extra speed because of the basic perk. So yeah, you can see here, that's quite fast. Yeah, and if we compare the crouch and stand of a sniper with each other, you can see there's almost no difference, just 1 meter. I think this perk can be useful for snipers, maybe you can find some use on other troops, but I don't use this one too often. Alright, next we can see our guy with the jump height. First we have a standard one. Next we can see the one with the extra 30%. And you can really see here how he struggles to go over this, but if you have the perk there's no struggle. So I think this perk is quite nice because it feels so fluent to move around with. It's one of the perks, I always miss it if I don't have it. So yeah, that's one of my personal favorite perks. It helps you to go in bunkers, go over stuff, and as I showed in another video, if you combine it with extra stamina and stamina regen, you can sprint and jump around almost endlessly because you regen stamina while you're jumping. Here we can see our climbing perk. We see them next to each other, so we can really see the difference here while sprinting or going. And I think this is also one of the perks that's super nice to have because it feels so fluent if you move around with it, and it adds up with other perks a lot. Alright guys, last but not least, we have 15% higher sprint speed and 10% higher run speed. I'm not gonna talk about these two perks in detail because we have another video that's about weight and movement, so you can check out this one. I will put it down in the description. I think these two perks are both very useful because they help you go around on the battlefield faster, but keep in mind they're both very expensive perks. So the sprint speed will almost fill up your whole movement section. The other one costs you 6, so there's not a lot of other perks you can choose with this one in the mobility section. So keep that in mind. But these are two very nice perks, and the Pioneer, he has 15% extra sprint speed as his basic perk. So if you can get the other one, he can have 30% extra sprint speed, which is very nice. So yeah guys, that's it for the mobility perks for today. I hope this video was useful to you, and I see you next time guys. Captain Figureen out.